Something is stirring deep beneath Yellowstone.
In Yellowstone National Park, geologists say one of the park's famous geyser basins now has a new hot spring.
A new hole has opened in the ground where there wasn't one before.
Scientists say this new thermal feature popped up in Norris Geyser Basin recently.
Steam erupts without warning, and scientists say they're detected thousands of tiny earthquakes most of us never felt. To some, this sounds like the beginning of a disaster, a sign that Yellowstone's supervolcano might be waking up.
Now that event threw material hundreds of feet high, and it ejected 1,500 rocks that were a foot or more across.
But is it really time to panic? Or is there another story behind beneath the surface? For decades, Yellowstone has been more than a national park. It's been a window into one of Earth's most powerful natural systems. Beneath its forests, geysers, and hot springs lies a massive volcanic engine known as the Yellowstone Supervolcano. If it ever erupted on massive scale, it could change life across North America. The idea alone is enough to make headlines, and in the past few months, a wave of new discoveries has reignited global attention on what's happening below the park. Scientists recently found a new thermal feature, basically a hot pool that suddenly appeared in the Porcelain Basin of Yellowstone's Norris Geyser area. It formed sometime between late 2024 and early 2025, and nobody knows exactly what caused it. Around the same time, a steam-driven explosion erupted from the Black Diamond Pool in Biscuit Basin, the first activity there in over a year, and in a sudden spike of seismic detections, with researchers uncovering more than 86,000 tiny earthquakes beneath Yellowstone. And you can see why people are paying attention. With stories like this, the internet does what it always does. It runs wild. Social media has been flooded with dramatic claims, videos of animals fleeing Yellowstone, rumors that magma is rushing toward the surface, and predictions of a catastrophic eruption just around the corner. But here's what scientists are actually saying. None of that is backed by real evidence. The truth is, those animal videos were debunked by the National Park Service. Some were old clips, and others weren't even filmed in Yellowstone. The earthquakes, they're mostly tiny, too small to feel, and often caused by shifting groundwater and steam, not magma movement. Even the new thermal pool, while interesting, is part of Yellowstone's normal hydrothermal cycle, a system that's constantly shifting, boiling, venting, and reshaping the ground. And perhaps most importantly, Yellowstone remains at a green alert level, the lowest on the volcanic warning scale. That means normal background activity, no eruption is expected. What's actually going on is fascinating and much more complex than a simple about to blow story. A new study this year revealed a volatile rich magma cap about 2.4 miles beneath Yellowstone. Think of it as a natural pressure lid. It holds in gases and heat, but it also helps release pressure gradually. In other words, it's not a ticking time bomb. It's more like a controlled venting system that helps the volcano stay stable. That same study also confirmed that Yellowstone has far more microseismic activity than previously known. Not because the volcano is waking up, but because scientists now have better tools to detect these tiny events. They're happening all the time and they're normal. Hydrothermal explosions like the one at Black Diamond Pool can sound scary too, but they're steam-driven, not magma-driven. They're part of the park's natural rhythm and happen dozens of times over centuries without leading to major eruptions. The Yellowstone supervolcano is powerful, yes, but it's also closely monitored. Scientists track ground movement, gas emissions, earthquake patterns, and temperature changes 24/7. If something truly alarming were happening, they'd know. Right now, they don't see signs of magma rising, massive ground uplift, or dangerous pressure buildup. What they do see is a dynamic living system, one that's constantly changing, but not on the verge of erupting. The real story here isn't about fear. It's about discovery. These new findings, the magma cap, the tiny quakes, the new thermal features, are teaching scientists more about how supervolcanoes work. And that knowledge could help protect us if the system ever did change in the future. So what do you think? Are these new signs beneath Yellowstone a reason for concern? Or is social media blowing it out of proportion? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And if you want more deep dives into mysteries and breaking news from the wildest places, make sure you're subscribed. This is Patrick with LoveLeigh Adventures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.